Why does distance between husband and wife increase in old age? The truth will shock you. Marriage is one of the most beautiful bonds in life. Two people meet, fall in love, make promises, and decide to walk together through the storms and sunshine of life. In the early days of marriage, everything feels magical. The late-night talks, the excitement of being together, the passion, the dreams of the future. But as years pass by, something changes. Slowly, silently, almost without noticing. Many couples begin to feel a distance between them. And by the time they reach old age, this distance sometimes becomes so wide that the same couple who once couldn't live without each other now struggles to even hold a proper conversation. Why does this happen? Why do so many husbands and wives, after living together for decades, start feeling emotionally apart? The truth may surprise you. Let's explore it deeply. 1. The shift from romance to responsibility. In the early years, love feels light and joyful. Every touch, every smile, every word is filled with passion. But then responsibilities come: children, financial pressure, family duties, careers, household work. What once was about romance now becomes about bills, parenting, and survival. Husband and wife stop being lovers and turn into business partners managing a household. This shift, though natural, creates the first cracks in intimacy. When this phase isn't handled with care, emotional closeness fades slowly. 2. The silent sacrifices nobody talks about. Most marriages are built on sacrifice, especially by one partner more than the other. The wife may sacrifice her career for children. The husband may sacrifice his dreams for stability. But here's the catch. Unspoken sacrifices often lead to hidden resentment. At young age, couples are too busy to notice it. But in old age, when the noise of responsibility settles down, that resentment comes to the surface. The mind remembers, "I gave up so much for you. Did you ever appreciate me?" This silent pain becomes a wall between husband and wife. 3. The habit of neglect. Distance does not happen overnight. It's not one big fight that creates it, but hundreds of small ignored moments. The times when one wanted to talk but the other was busy. The times when one was unwell but the other didn't notice. The birthdays or anniversaries that were forgotten. In the beginning, these things are forgiven. But over years, neglect becomes a habit. And habits become destiny. By the time couples reach their 60s or 70s, the bond feels dry because appreciation and attention were lost along the way. 4. Communication turns into silence. Think back to the early days of a relationship. Endless talks, laughter, and sharing of secrets. Now compare it with old age in many marriages. Silence at the dining table. Conversations reduced to practical matters like medicine, expenses, or grandchildren. Why does this happen? Because couples stop listening to each other. They assume they already know everything about their partner. But the truth is, people keep changing at every stage of life. If you don't keep rediscovering your partner, you end up living with a stranger. 5. The impact of children growing up. When children are small, they become the center of life. Parents dedicate all their love, energy, and time to raising them. But once children grow up and move away, the husband and wife are left alone again, just like in the beginning. But here lies the tragedy. Many couples discover that without children, they have nothing left to talk about. No shared passion, no friendship. The empty nest exposes the emotional emptiness between them. 6. Health, aging, and insecurity. Old age brings health problems, body changes, and insecurities. Many husbands withdraw because they feel weaker than before. Many wives feel unloved because they don't look the way they once did. Instead of comforting each other, couples often pull away out of embarrassment or pride. When physical intimacy reduces and emotional support is missing, the distance between them widens further. 7. Ego and unresolved conflicts. Every marriage has fights, but what truly damages the bond are unresolved fights, the arguments where no one apologized, the wounds that never healed. Over years, these small cracks become unbridgeable gaps. In old age, ego becomes even stronger. Couples start thinking, "After living so many years together, why should I change now? If they couldn't understand me till today, they never will." This mindset kills any chance of reconciliation. 8. The fear of loneliness versus the reality of loneliness. Here's the shocking truth. Many couples stay together in old age not because of love, but because of fear of being alone. They eat at the same table, sleep in the same house, but their hearts live worlds apart. It's not companionship, it's coexistence. And nothing feels lonelier than being emotionally alone while sitting right next to your life partner. 9. The role of modern lifestyle. Today's lifestyle has added new challenges. Mobile phones, social media, and constant digital distraction have replaced face-to-face conversations. Instead of talking to their spouse, many spend hours scrolling their phones. Slowly, the bond weakens. By old age, couples realize they shared a roof but not their hearts. 10. How to prevent this distance. The good news is, it doesn't have to be this way. Distance is not destiny. Here are some ways couples can protect their bond even in old age. Keep communicating. Share thoughts, dreams, and fears regularly. Show appreciation. Never stop saying thank you and I love you. Forgive quickly. Don't carry old wounds into the future. Rediscover friendship. Laugh together, play games, travel, or learn something new. Stay physically affectionate. A simple hug or holding hands works wonders. Final truth that shocks many. The real reason distance increases in old age is not because love dies, but because love is taken for granted. In youth, love is celebrated. In middle age, it is replaced by responsibility. And in old age, many forget to nurture it. Love is like a plant. It doesn't matter how old it gets. If you water it daily, it stays alive and fresh. If you ignore it, it withers away. So the shocking truth is this. Most couples don't lose love in old age. They simply stop practicing love. Backhand index pointing right if you are married or dream of marriage one day. Remember this. Don't wait for old age to realize what you lost. Express, forgive, laugh, and hold each other close, because true companionship is the most precious gift in life. Hit that subscribe button and join us on a journey through the timeless wisdom of the older generation. Don't miss a single life-changing lesson.